Yes, sir, people. Bring it in, bring it in. Everyone huddle up, huddle up. All 1,500 of y'all huddle up. Guys, you're here with your host, Money Montgomery. The name of this episode, The Light at the End of the Tunnel. Guys, we got another banger packed with action, packed with information, packed with some edutainment, and also some media in there. We all love a little clip action. Let's get down to it. We got a lot to cover. Get off my screen, dog. Bitcoin sitting at 64,261 off. We're tracing from 67,000. We're going to talk about what's going on with that. XRP at 60 cents, holding up 1.75% today. One of the few outliers of the market that is not down bird red. And again, Ethereum at 3,192. Again, all this correlating with what? The stock market going down. Why is the stock market going down, Brandon? Well, the stock market's going down, guys, because of what they would call, what's the word I'm looking for here? The emotions of the market and the emotions of the investor. November 5th marks our election. Big elections, the massive election. If one candidate gets in for the stock market, for the crypto market, things go insane. There is breathing room that's going to occur, so we're expecting sideways and realistically downtrend for this next point. I have stop loss set for those that have been following my calls. If you're holding your Tesla, you're holding your NVIDIA, put a stop loss up on Tesla 205, right? NVIDIA, I got to see where it's at, but you want to do about 15% from where it's at. Put your stop loss in, because I personally believe the stock market is going to have bleed. What does this mean, though, for the crypto market? It means, again, the adamant point that crypto is the safest place to be. Money is going to flow over during this downtime, what they call the stock is going through its winter. Guess what happens when crypto has its summer? When crypto rallies occur, when a stock market's down, 2020, right? When stock markets are down, when there's time, when there's trial is error, that's when cryptos run. Everything is lining up like a heartbeat. But I just want everybody to know, if you're holding stock, put your stop losses. And if you have liquid cash, move it over to your crypto. Set up again to buy the dip on November 5th or around November 5th date. That's going to be the time to jump back in the markets for ultimate gains and runs. But let's keep tapping our information. What's occurring tomorrow? Again, July 25th, our S.E.C. Money Day, a.k.a. the S.E.C. closed door meeting. It was on July 18th, rescheduled for July 25th, which is tomorrow. Hence why I had to put this on y'all top piece, on y'all noggin, on your lip, no diddy. I want y'all to wake up with something to nibble on to. You hear me? Now let's keep tapping in further. Breaking news, XRP and NEAR lead today's CoinDesk 200 gains with 5.5% and 3.3%. Of course, this was earlier before the retracement. Still sitting up 1.66%, bouncing off that 2%. Still a massive thing to say again. The entire market's dipping and XRP is climbing. Things to make you arc up. Again, why though, Brandon? Why is that up? Boom. Hashtag NASDAQ has added XRP to its ETF list, guys. Massive information. Oh, you still didn't know a settlement? Guys, we're not even talking about a settlement now. I've got so many people now that's running in at the last second, throwing in money. I know I've done my point to bringing y'all bang information again. I tell y'all, this is only the beginning of the iceberg of what's going on in the money mafia. We're going to make millions here. We're going to make millions on this yacht parties and thought parties for each and every single one of us. We are V12 type of people. But again, hashtags, NASDAQ Crypto Index ETF. So now XRP is now on an ETF index list. Where's that sweet behemoth? Ripple XRP, oh me, oh Mara, up 2.23. And look at the rest of the market. Something interesting is happening. Why? Why is it sliding in? Of course, we've already talked about this. I just wanted to bring this on here to show how late people be coming in. July 21st. Wow. Adoption of Marco and crypto assets regulation, MiCA, new EU legal framework for crypto might unlock new opportunities for the stablecoin. RLUSD, of course, the Ripple stablecoin dropping next month. But again, I brought y'all this information a month ago when the EU legalized literal specific legislation on stable coins in central bank and digital currencies. Following that, a month later, XRP released its stablecoin information. That they were planning on having stablecoins come later at the end of the month or end of the year. Guys, it's all lying. It's all hitting on your headpiece. If you're missing it, you're missing it. I pulled this across the time with the video, I think either last video or video before, where Joel Katz, and I said, guys, the people that made Bitcoin are the people that are making XRP. And that's just now starting to hit people. And this is why I say, I need my fame. Give me my recognition. I've been saying this. Dude down there at the bottom talking about this is the most base thing I've heard all day. XRP was designed to fill Bitcoin's blanks. XRP is the real Bitcoin. Bitcoin was just a trial and phase era. And that's a fact. You guys are slipping. When I say 10,000, remember they said 10,000 minimum. Whatever Bitcoin can do, XRP can do. They're the same thing. One of them just moves way faster and is way less expensive to move and can transact at 7 seconds with thousands more transactions per second. That's where my money's at. But let's keep tapping it, guys. It only gets juicier. Breaking news. That orange man talking that nice. Let's see here. Colin Brown. Breaking news. Fox News and CNBC report Trump is set to announce Bitcoin strategic reserve in Nashville. Oh, here we go.
Conference where Trump is expected to give the keynote speech on Saturday,
with
some speculating he could announce plans to create a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve. Bitcoin conference where Trump is expected to give the keynote speech on Saturday, with some speculating he could announce plans to create a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve.
Now, again, guys, all this rolling, I told y'all months before, I said when they bring it to the media, it's too late. I told y'all. Every clip I'm bringing y'all now is news clips. Talking about what? Crypto. Or Ripple is on there. See the Bitcoin of Ripple? Have you seen an Ethereum CEO? A Solana CEO? Guys, it's too late. It's too late. It's just entirely too late now. If you own, you own. I told y'all I got all my stuff in the overhead bin, and I got my big bags up under the bus. You hear me? Guys, tap in further. Amelia, wow. R3 Corda developer Quincy Jones telling XRP will gain high price. And R3 Corda, that's a coin. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see here. If we can look it up here. Because I remember there was an R3 that had to do with the technology. Let's see if we can pull it up. So I think that's the technology. Let me just do a little look over here, guys. What is R3? Just a quick little look. What is R3 Corda? Built multi-party solutions with ease on leading open permission distributed applications platform designed for regulated markets. R3's Corda leverages cloud native technologies for scalable and configurable application deployments. Developed on highly available platform designed for complex and high regulated markets. So I think it is an exchange. R3 is an exchange with regulation. I think it's a crypto exchange that heightens on security. But again, nonetheless, what was the point of all this? The point is the guy's a genius. But what is the guy talking about, though, is the question, guys. XRP could be 100, 100,000, or 1 million. It depends on how many assets you want on to issue a network. I had a video on this, guys, where, and again, I've brought all the information that has been needed over the last year. I've done my part. With XRP, and with y'all, all my family that's following, y'all know we're going to have the same adamantness with our next moves, our offload and everything. But I just want y'all to know, I'm not trying to toot my horn, but I just want y'all to know I put out a challenge to go over the last 200 videos and tell me what's wrong. I pulled our family out of AMC before it got ugly and made our money back. Here we are. Tap in here. This is what I was saying when I say, guys, the price, don't look at the price right now, because the price right now, I promise you, you'll forget about. Let's listen in. Yes.
Anybody out there that's telling you they'll know where the price of XRP will go has no idea. Absolutely zero clue. But I'll give you a tiny hint of an idea of what
I do. 10,000 minimum.
Happen. So XRP is it's a financial instrument of value. And that instrument is basically, the instrument's really liquidity between different other instruments like bonds, stocks, currencies.
Yeah, I like where you're going with this. That is true. Because it deals with the transactions cross-border. We're the settler. Continue.
All the everything, basically. Yeah. And the XRP is only worth the value of the things that are issued on it, because it would cost XRP to buy those things on the network and use that liquidity.
Maybe that links in with the tokenization. And when I said, guys, the agreed upon price and the price where XRP is going to be set based upon the liquidity needs. So when they say XRP dealing with the current metrics of how the money that's moving through the market at the trillions, I think it's like 1.4 trillion a day. That's $1,000 per XRP. That's the liquidity coin has to be it. So when y'all are sitting up and thinking, oh yeah, we're going to have a slow one where it's going to move, and one day it's going to move from $1, and then at the end of the day, it'll be at $1.50. No, guys, when this gets going, it's going to get going where it needs to get there and get there in a hurry. Solana's getting where it needs to go in a hurry. Got the $170, $200 quick. Right? A 6 months period. let's keep it. I'm sorry. I'm getting
What
riled up.
happening here is not only do you have to issue all of the equity, but you've also got to issue all of the debt. So XRP is only bound by the fiscal responsibility of the people that issue assets on it, which is obviously irresponsible. So XRP could be at $100, $100,000, $1 million. It depends on how many assets you want to issue onto the network. So if you wanted to issue, you know, $100 trillion worth of—
Say that back to me again one more time, slowly, like I'm a V12.
$1 million. It depends on how many assets you want to. So XRP could be at $100, $100,000, $1 million. It depends on how many assets you want to issue onto the network.
Okay.
So if you wanted to issue, you know, $100 trillion worth.
Now, I'm no genius, but I don't think that this guy's qualified to tell you what XRP could do, because he only created a whole crypto exchange. He has no idea about XRP or how they work. So what he's telling you right now is false. I think XRP is only going to be worth 50 cents. What do you think, guys?
Equity.
Cool. Put a money bag in the chat.
Network. What happens if they want to issue another $500 million worth of debt? That also adds value to the network. So there really is a mind-blowing amount of wealth, essentially, that can basically be flowing through these networks that we can't even comprehend because of that debt question of being able to issue more and more value in the form of.
There we go. And that's what I was getting to my youngster. Of course, he's only 3 years younger than me, but that's my youngster. Kenny! He's starting to think about, I was telling him the conception of the money of even his investments, of his coins, because he's gotten in there, he's railed in some coins heavily in that short period of time. When he caught on to about 4 months ago, he didn't put work in. You know, I'm not going to get in his business, but once he kind of got to fully understand, because he was getting into the bag, first is locking in, and then kind of has evolved into reading into space and learning. And now his mind is starting to see, when I say that people, you don't have a concept of how much money you're holding right now, I truly and adamantly mean that. And when I say a 5-year span, $10,000 a share, I truly and adamantly mean that, right? But you do what you're going to do. I'm going to watch my shoes, okay? Now, here we go. Boom. CEO Ripple Brad Garlinghouse hints at game-changing connection. Now, this was an older video. I think it's probably like 5 or 6 months old. But now, again, I want this to tie into the video that I dropped last about BlackRock, and it now coming out and saying about how it's sponsoring cryptos and how it was wrong about Bitcoin and all this, right? And I mentioned to y'all how when Brad Garlinghouse shunned away from answering his question and said, I can't speak on that. I said, guys, he just told y'all, yes, you can only not speak on something when it's legally occurring. He couldn't speak on the BlackRock ETF because there's a BlackRock ETF coming. You heard it here first. Again, called it, but will I get the recognition? No. BlackRock ETF for XRP coming soon. All right, but now I want y'all to just listen over this clip, because now it's coming closer now that you've heard.
We would certainly welcome it, and I think it's inevitable that there'll be, you know, multiple ETFs around different tokens. And I think you'll even see ETFs potentially around baskets that also, I think, further diversify that risk.
Really? Further ETFs, you say? Keep going. I like the way you talk, Brad.
Are you in talks with the largest issuers, particularly BlackRock, to get this done?
Well, I'm not.
Now, guys, whenever he does this, is what I call the Brad Garlinghouse. He did this also when they were talking about a settlement coming in. The settlement came 2 months later. When he does this little peer thing where he's looking at you like, yeah, motherfucker. Look.
Can I comment on that? I know BlackRock has said some things publicly. You know, we think it makes sense for the XRP community overall. You know, Ripple obviously is a very important stakeholder in the XRP ecosystem, but we're not the only player. And look, we've seen, I mean, before the S.E.C. lawsuit, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. I think because of the headwinds of that lawsuit, you know, we've now seen that largely abate. But the long-term view on these things is about, you know, how do you create utility and really solve real world problems with these different digital assets.
So you would welcome an XRP.
All right, guys. And here's all dialing in. Here's all dialing in. And I had one last little meme. This should be everybody right now. And it was funny. They said XRP backup is 60 cents. XRP holders be like. And this is literally us. Because what? We are V12 type guys. Let me see what. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do the exclusive wheels. Yep, go ahead and max it out. Go ahead and max it out. Go ahead and max it out. Go and max it out. Guys, listen. Y'all hold it down. I'm going to get this thing edited up and dropped off y'all. Hold on to your seats, guys. I'm telling you now, right? I rock with your family. I love your family. I ain't going to take you the wrong way. When the truth has to be said, I'm going to say the truth, whether it comes along with losing views or whatever it may be. But again, y'all got 200-some videos now that y'all can go back check and see where I was missing. All the way back on my stock investments that you take. Tesla. I got one guy that was telling me I was dumb for telling y'all to keep buying NVIDIA at 250 and 350 and 360. Here we are at a $1,100 stock split back up at 150, 160. I'm going to find that guy because he never came back. He's a big, prominent YouTuber. Saying I was misleading my family. Interesting. But here we are at the Money Mafia. Money up, money bags green. Y'all hold it down. Listen, if y'all like the information, make sure you comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe. We are growing this channel out. Things are popping. I love y'all. Y'all hold it down. Oh, yeah!